हेलो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस। क्या हाल है आप लोगों का? हाँ, गेम अभी तक ओपन नहीं हुआ तो राइट आई थिंक गेम अबे कब खुलेगा भाई? हेलो सम्राट, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। ये सेकंड नहीं। হ্যাঁ, কেউ কাউকে দেয়নি আজকে। ওই একমাত্র ওই ড্যানি অলমো বা ম্যাকালিস্টারের ওই ওই একমাত্র একটাই নিতে পারবে। And welcome to the stream buddy, जो भी नए हो like subscribe। यो गाइस, जो भी नए हो like subscribe। थैंक्स फॉर सब्सक्राइबिंग जो भी नए हो। সম্রাট ভাই, কিছু করার নেই। কেননা সামনেই এ আসছে, আপডেট আসছে, বড় আপডেট 2nd এপ্রিল। তো হতে পারে ওই কারণে কিছু দেয়নি। ভাই আমার মোবাইলে এইটাতে বৃহস্পতিবারে এটাতে তো কোনো আপডেট দিতে লাগবে না আমার মতে, কিন্তু পরে নেক্সট ডে দিতে পারে। নেক্সট 2 এপ্রিল যে আপডেটটা আসবে ওটাতে প্লে স্টোর থেকে আপডেট দিতে হবে। So guys, do we now like subscribe? ডিভিশন 1 অরিজিৎ চক্রবর্তী, ওয়েলকাম টু দ্য স্ট্রিম। ডিভিশন 1 কটা সিজনে গেছো? লাস্ট ফেজেই গেছি একটাই, তখন ফোন ছিল না না, রিসেন্টলি ফোন কিনেছি তাই কারণে। এইবারেও এই ফেজেও চলে যাওয়ার মানে কাছাকাছি আছি। এখন তো আরো টাফ, এই স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট स्क्रिप्ट हाँ पहले से, स्मार्ट असिस्ट भाई। सर्वर अंडर मेंटेनेंस अभी भी। फैन लग गए क्या अपन? क्या नोटिफिकेशन आया हुआ? 1750 থেকে 1800 ইজ দ্য হার্ডেস্ট। একটু টাইম লাগে না এখন। হুম। A cup champion has been crowned. टर्किश लीग का आया है पैक शो टाइम। এই সিজনে প্রচুর মাইনাস খেয়েছি, প্রচুর লস इस फेज में। पेप तो आया है क्या नया प्लेयर वगैरह? राहुल पैक में कुछ नहीं आया। डेली गेम बॉक्स में नथिंग है। इवेंट पीवीपी में कुछ आया है 50 कॉइन वगैरह या इस क्लब का आया है क्या लो है क्या इसकी मिलन है मेरे तो आर्सेनल का कुछ प्लेयर तो नहीं है लिवरपूल का मैकल चेल्सी का देखते हैं कौन कौन प्लेयर है मेरे लिए तो इजी है वे क्या था उसमें हाँ जी एंकरिंग CF1 चलो इस फी का 50 कॉइन उठा लेते हैं उसके बाद डिवीजन खेलेंगे लेट्स गो लिवरपूल डिफेंसिव बिल्ड अप वाह ये ना वो फील Hello guys, welcome back to the stream.
So
Sound
what
आ
a
रहा है
sight
गेम का?
this is. Another
Yep.
edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I like the look of this fella,
What a
Tiani Reinders.
tackle
The
that
Dutchman
was.
being one of the better all-round midfielders to emerge in recent times. He's energetic, he's intelligent both on and off the ball in the way he reads the game. And he boasts quite a high goal contribution too. So his link-up play gets him in those congested areas and he comes through with flying colours.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good-looking ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Stones. Rodri. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Reinders. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yellow.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call
अरे
yet
भाई
because neither attack has turned up. Reinders really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
भाई पास दे रहा और पास ही नहीं ले रहा है वाह भाई इतना डिले
And this is Torres. Palmer. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Reinders. Almost half an hour in now. Rodri. Threads one in. Rodri. Lovely, now then. Decent chance! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it
ये
when
देख
it's applied like
पास दे रहा और पास नहीं ले रहा
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bernardo Silva could try cutting inside here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
रेड कार्ड दो भाई रेड कार्ड
Has
दो
shown him a yellow card.
इंटेंशन ही बॉल नहीं था भाई टैकल करना था
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Odegaard!
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level.
सेफ हो जाएगा मेरे हिसाब से
A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
ये देख
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
भाई पास दे रहा
Well,
हूँ
that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
पास दे रहा हूँ भाई इतना टाइम लगा रहा है पास देने में
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede.
गोल मार देगा देख लिख के ले
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the
डायरेक्ट
culprit,
गोल
who
जाएगा
may
देख लिख
well
के ले
regret his transgression.
Palmer! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the first
पासिंग
45
स्टैट्स
minutes
अच्छा नहीं है
are
मेरे हिसाब से अपोनेंट है मेरा
nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Those of you making their way home
Well, it's
on
been
public
intriguing stuff so
transportation.
far.
First time
and it's
shot,
1-1
one touch
at the
pass
break.
तो है
Both
भाई
teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Stones.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 17, Williams.
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Chelsea come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as
Yeah,
a tactical change, Peter.
Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. And that has left him in a heap. That's really well cleared. Reinders. Haaland. And it's Reinders. That's been slipped through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Guys, drop in now, like, subscribe. 17 people are watching.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Torres. Oh, what? And he shoots! And he's found the net!
Hello,
The comeback is complete!
Benzar. Welcome to the
Won't
stream.
get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Chelsea go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Delivers with whip. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep them. They'll get clinical.
Now it's Palmer. Now it's Grealish. He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Soboslai. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Red card. It's a red. YOLO दिया.
He
अच्छा
knew
हुआ
what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Palmer! They want to be quick to recover this. And he can clear it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
What a save by Alisson. What a full body stretched.
Haaland has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. Well, look, they know they've got a high advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bodyguard.
Gabriel is there to clear. I think we're just about done here. Van Dijk. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Looking for options for movement. Oh, easy pickings there. That is the last effort of the game.
जीत गए हम
They
जीत
needed to win,
गए
and they have won. It is a triumph.
Peter, I don't
50 कॉइन मिल चुका है। वाह, एक ही मैच में पूरा ऑब्जेक्टिव कंप्लीट। ये बाद में खोलेंगे, सब कंप्लीट करने के बाद। फिर से 50 कॉइन उठा लिया। इधर कुछ कॉइन का सीन है। कॉन्टिनेंटल हो गया इसमें। रैंडम बूस्टर टोकन, क्लैश ऑफ चैंपियंस क्या है इसमें? भाई सिलेक्ट अर्जेंटीना। यो 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 यो। नेट गया था क्या? अरे मेरे पे तो अर्जेंटीना क्या वो है टीम। There it is. Nationality South America. You guys जो भी नया like subscribe। टीम सेट है, खेलने की बारी है। तो लीग खेलते हैं पहले। फिर एक बार क्रिएटिव प्ले मेकर खेल के दिखा है क्या? एक फुटेड कौन है भाई? राइट, ये भी राइट। साला दो तीनों के ही राइट है। ये भी राइट। यप यप यप।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Massaro. Costa Curta with the clearance. Well, that looks a decent ball. Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dani Olmo. Can he get it through? Zanetti. Ball swung in.
ज्यादा ही वो हो गया।
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rolls it backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Nakata has quite the footballing brain. He's through and all alone.
वाह भाई।
Well, It seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi powering forward here. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. He's in a great position here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Villa. Nakata. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Batistuta. Massaro. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole
जो
has to
दोनों
take
मिल
more
गए
risks,
भाई
but they really need to up their quality too.
हमें ही नहीं मिला
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Stojkovic.
And the
Coming
action
on the
is
field
back on the
is
way.
Number 19,
0-0,
Conte.
and we're at the halfway point. Shot, surely! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the
तो
front
normal
these
shot
days,
मारना
Peter.
था
If you get it right, it creates more chances.
ये अगर चांस मिस कर रहा है तो क्या ही बोले
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
McAllister knocks it into space, and a chance!
ये अगर चांस मिस कर रहा है तो
And he
क्या
looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dani Olmo goes short, takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Adams. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kaká. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been drilled in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cáceres. And that interception
वाह 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 वाह
was
वाह
necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's had it.
वाह 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 नाइस
Oh, that is beyond special.
Franchot.
A worldie and a half. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. There is the breakthrough. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before
Yeah,
he
the-
even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Villa. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the
भाई
question
क्यों
is
भाई
now,
भाई बॉल
he knew
मिल
what was
चुका था
coming.
भाई
That's a
बता
yellow card.
जब जरूरत पर देता है भाई फाउल देने का तब नहीं देता। What?
Guardiola. He's a sharp little ball here.
ये देख
This is Batistuta.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. Searching passes played there.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
This is Messi.
Added time.
Added time going up here. It's
ये देख
3
पास
minutes.
दे रहा है, देख कैसे पास दे रहा है कुछ।
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the...
पेड अकाउंट फुल। अब बोलो अब। आज होगा ये सब, सारे के सारे मैच हारूंगा, लिख के ले। बाप रे बाप, ये बांग्लादेश के प्लेयर है। guys, जो भी नया लाइक सब्सक्राइब।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely shaped ball. Well played.
वाह 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 वाह।
Snuffed out the danger.
नो फाउल ना।
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
फाउल दो भाई, फाउल दो। तो कंधे की तरफ भाई एक साइड पे दे रहे हो, ऐसे कैसे चलेगा?
Guardiola. It's a good run down the right. Quick look, then plays it in. That's a throw. An instinctive delivery. Cleared away. Here comes another big header. Goal! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He won't be happy with that one, and he's in on goal. It's anyone's ball now.
What the fuck, bro?
Zanetti gets into a good position. Shot!
Oh,
It's hit the crossbar. That is good strength. An uncompromising challenge.
स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन है उसका,
With their first corner,
इसलिए वो
the first of
साला
the game
फाउल
for
होता
the
है.
side, actually.
Rijkaard, you are the target.
And that was very necessary. Now, can they get him away? What a throw in. And it's Nakata. Now it's Messi. Stojkovic. Now it's Batistuta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield
What a
have
hold.
to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nakata tries to clear. Zanetti, who's set up one goal so far. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
वाह रे वाह,
Oh, well played.
एक शॉट नहीं मार पा रहा ये.
By the defence. Rodri. Into stoppage time.
एक शॉट वो
Very little
पहले
left
से
on it.
भाई मार के रखा, वो एक शॉट
He's
नहीं
had
मार
a
पा
look,
रहा है.
and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just
क्या
the one
भाई,
goal in
क्या
it,
गेम
and it's
बनाया.
all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Mallorca are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are already promptly back underway. Mallorca carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for a corner.
जो guys जो भी नया हो लाइक सब्सक्राइब, चैट में हाय हेलो लिखो ब्रो.
Corner number 2 then. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Last ditch defending, but that'll do. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard.
बाहर
Nicely
जाएगा.
pass. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
भाई कुछ गलत ही भाई कंट्रोल हो रहा है गेम भाई, पता नहीं क्यों.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to
जब
be
10
on
बार
top of his game,
वो करना
and he
होता है.
was.
not going to make any further progress now. Guardiola just eases him off the ball. It's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Mbappe! He's picked his way through. Shot a goal!
बच गया
Oh, that
पेनल्टी
is
से.
rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Stojkovic. Good, strong midfield running here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the Mbappe. Great
वाह भाई.
chance! It's in!
नाइस कोनामी
There's
नाइस.
been no way back.
मेरा ये
And
वन बार
they
डिफेंस
are
है फिर भी
level.
भाई डिफेंस खुल
One
गया.
sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Tries a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
क्या रन ले रहा है, क्या गोल पे मार रहा है भाई, बताओ.
Nearly brought them a goal.
Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
साला उधर ऐसा
His
पास कभी
positioning
नहीं.
was spot on. Yamal. It's run loose here. Oh, shooting chance! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy,
भाई
they
वन
got
बार
close
करते
to
ही भाई
snatching
इसका
it.
इतना अटैकिंग कैसे हो
Decent game
जाएगा
of
यार
football,
भाई,
that intense, intriguing.
पता नहीं भाई.
Both sides.
लास्ट में आके पूरा गया मैच. का टीम देखना है मुझे. आप फिर शुरू हो गया तो ओवर हार. पूरा ना सारा का सारा वो खत्म करना है भाई, प्राइवेट कर देना है चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से. भाई साहब
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Played out wide. Costa Curta. Deep cross. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Looking to play him in. First quarter of an hour gone. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Zanetti. There will be a throw-in. Challenge just a bit on the
What the
side.
fuck this is challenge, bro?
The
How
referee's
this
awarded
is
a free
challenge?
kick.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Beckham. And it's Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Adams. Alcantara. And it's Beckham. Out towards the flank. He's being... There's the shot!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front.
Ah, gut feeling कह रहा था right पे.
He's buried it. 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, there's a probing ball.
अरे भाई.
Beckham.
There will be 1 minute at a
Pass is
time.
intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances,
Wow,
it's
wow,
all
wow, wow,
about
wow.
how to adjust the balance of your team.
यार डिफेंस देख रहा
You
है
wanna get
सेंटर
back in
फॉरवर्ड
as soon
आगे
as
इधर.
possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Looking to go deep. And the ball is out of play. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. Scholes. Now, can they get him away? It's wrong!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
ये भी
And we
माइनस
have
होगा
our very first
भाई.
corner. That's a decent clearance. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 2 then. Batistuta getting this one clear. Here comes, there's the header! Oh, surely that deserves a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
No, that's been intercepted. Zanetti goes direct. He's well positioned here. He'll try to keep this alive. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Raul, and he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's cut it out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again.
अरे भाई क्यों एक्स्ट्रा
They
टच
just
हो?
have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Batistuta, and
Pass
he was
to the-
alert to it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell
किसको
now.
पास दे रहा हो? किसके पास जा रहा है ये? ये
Looking
देख.
for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's onside. Hangs in across. And he's taking no chances there. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Oh.
And this is Kante. He is through here. Kante! And that would have been some goal.
Conte clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
भाई हर मैच साला फिर से शुरू हो गया भाई.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field, number 4, Berbatov. Number 22.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
ये देख किधर दे रहा है, देख हालात देख इसका.
He's a sharp little ball here.
2 added minutes has
Time
been
added
indicated.
on will be 2 minutes.
ये देख.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
भाई क्या बोलूं भाई.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable
And we
for
come
those
to you
with a
now
vested
with a quick
फिर
interest.
से साला माइनस खाते रहते. क्या भाई 60 लॉसेस कौन खाता है भाई? अब ये फॉर्मेशन का गया सर। ये देखना पड़ेगा इसे क्या कमियां भी है। बुलाया जाए कोई नहीं लिया रे बेकहम को।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day,
Hey guys,
especially here.
welcome to the
This
stream, buddy.
crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Well, we hardly need reminding Jim of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a... Can he finish?
डिफेंडर बूंद मारा क्या ही बोलो अब।
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
No way through. Beckham. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Raul. And it's Messi. Guardiola. Alcantara. Now Costa Curta. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Beckham calmly anticipates. Hakimi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the... It's Inzaghi!
डिफेंडर भाई डिफेंस सेटिंग्स में थोड़ा गड़बड़ है क्या इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन में देखना पड़ेगा तो। हाय 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 क्विक काउंटर है ब्रो दैट्स व्हाई। इसीलिए थोड़ा सा अटैकिंग हो जा रहा है। देखा ही नहीं मैनेजर कौन है इसमें।
Zanetti tries to pass it through, and this is Batistuta. David Villa. David Villa! And we have our very first corner. Hernandez attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams kept aware, and did it face the shoots! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
किस्मत नहीं है, देख लिया होगा।
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Guardiola. No, that's been intercepted. Back into the middle. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
अरे पास एकदम परफेक्ट, एक्यूरेट पास। ये देख।
Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Hakimi. And it's Vitz. Now he's got space here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
माइनस पूरा 1600 पे।
It would seem a little too far out, and this would probably be a dink far post.
And Chet pulls off a sensational save. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Real chance! He can get that clear. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that
ये टीम लेके वो ऐसा खेल रहा है। अच्छा है भाई, नाइस।
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
There's the start of the second half.
फाउल है। यार obviously फाउल है भाई। एडवांटेज देना ही पड़ेगा।
But without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Batistuta. Vitz. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's nice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Guardiola. And it's Zanetti. Alcantara. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the pass is intercepted.
वाह मेरा पास तो एकदम
Serginho. And here's Inzaghi. Fiore. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. David Villa. He has a look up. And the shot! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his
वाह
goal,
वाह
he
वाह
wanted to hit
वाह
it. He knew his landscape.
क्या क्लियर किया है
Well,
भाई
this is what we've been waiting for.
क्या
Look,
क्लियर
he's the
किया है
one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham plays it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Beckham with the short one. This looks promising. And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
And it's Hakimi. Closing in on goal. Shot, surely!
हम लोग भाई एक एक करके भाई डिफेंस कर रहे हैं भाई पता नहीं
Hakimi
क्यों भाई
certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball.
डीप
Confidence
लाइन दिया
is
वो
in
इसलिए
play.
Vitz, very much into the last knockings. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great chance! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Serginho, he's picked his way, takes a shot!
What the fuck bro क्या सीन है भाई गेम का what भाई क्या
The lightness of step, the
what the
sharpness
fuck
of
bro
movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Having
क्या
two,
सीन है भाई हट
and the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we
कितना
all love
स्मार्ट
to
है
come and see.
bro क्या बोलूं भाई इतना स्मार्ट असिस्ट ये अकाउंट लेके उतना गंद गेम है भैंस से तो क्या ही बोल सकते हैं इसको ध्यान कराने पड़ेगा। सारे के सारे साला घूम चुकी है स्मार्ट एसिस्ट वाले। तो डिवीजन 1 हो जाएगा आज।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team.
Face to face with the keeper.
जब जरूरत पड़ता है तब साला उतना पावर नहीं लेता।
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nakata. Zanetti. Well, the defence proved... Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
वाह
Yellow or red? It is red.
वाह 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 भाई।
Mallorca are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
डायरेक्ट रेड।
He has found a way through. Early ball out from the back. Guardiola. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Tries to get it clear. Forlan. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's been slipped through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Forlan has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
और नेक्स्ट क्या ब्रो आईडी रिव्यू करके क्या होगा भाई? इधर डिवीजन पुश करके कुछ हो नहीं रहा है भाई। आईडी देख के प्लेयर मिल गया होगा।
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to
बस
nothing.
दिमाग का भोसटा करके रखा है ये साला स्मार्ट
Now
एसिस्ट
it's
वाला।
Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. Raul. He's beaten the last man. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! They've scored! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them
हाँ
up
ना
instead.
भाई
After 34 minutes,
अरे এত স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট এত স্ক্রিপ্ট বাদ দাও, স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট এত আসছে অপোনেন্ট, আর কিছু বলার নেই। অপোনেন্টের সবকটা পাস একদম অ্যাকুরেট,
So the
আমি
first
পাস দিলে
goal of the
ইন্টারসেপ্ট
game.
হয়ে যায়।
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage.
Yeah,
Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
ডিফেন্স দেখেছো,
He's
ডিফেন্স
taking
দেখো
no
না।
chances there. Raul. And this is Forlan. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out towards the flank. Forlan.
এ দে
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot!
কি বলবো আর,
It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
প্রত্যেকটা পাস একেবারে
Just
অ্যাকুরেট,
gorgeous, the
প্রত্যেকটা
most
শট
glorious,
অ্যাকুরেট।
delicious of touches.
আমি পাস দিলে
Followed
সেই
up
পাসগুলো
with an
ইন্টারসেপ্ট হয়ে
unerring
যায়।
finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
এ দে দাঁড়িয়ে
They
ইন্টারসেপ্ট
have to
হয়ে
be
যায়।
positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
বাহ 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 বাহ, এ দে হ্যাঁ।
Pass is just off target.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaked.
Takes a shot!
मैच लॉस होगा ही ब्रो। सिंह रावत, ये जो गेम है ना, ये पूरा का पूरा स्क्रिप्टेड, और वो क्या बोलते हैं स्मार्ट असिस्ट, जो अच्छा खेलता होगा वो जीतेगा भाई। तो पूरा डिमोटिवेट वाला गेम है भाई, कसम से। हाँ सर्वर ठीक कर पाएंगे, ये देखे देख, ये इजी बॉल एक गोलकीपर कैच नहीं कर पा रहा है।
And it's Cannavaro.
Foul
and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Forlan considers his options. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And Czech pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking
ये
at his
देख
defense.
अचानक से स्पीड बढ़ा देता है भाई।
Beckham, searching pass he's played there. It's come to nothing.
এসে অন করে ম্যাচ অন করো, পরে অফ করে দিও ইন্ডিয়া। কি হবে ওতে?
That is
Yeah,
good
there.
alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. That is good.
सबके पास वन टच पास है वो, सबके पास।
Guardiola. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi.
ये देख
He can get that clear. And it's Rijkaard. Pedri. Now it's Raul. And here's Forlan. Beck and the shot! Oh, it looked like
ये भी
3-0
माइन
for sure.
Beckham
कल
really
जीतना
must be
पूछ किया
wondering how
सारे
he
के
hasn't
सारे आज
took the
माइनस हो
3
जाए
It was a very, very decent chance.
Mallorca have it back and can go again. He's got away. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
देख
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Tries to pass it through, and it's Nakata. And a chance! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Mallorca were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
क्या बोलूं
Please be
How would
made
you sum
aware
up
that
what we've
smoking
witnessed?
यार बालर ये सब गेम 61 losses कितना लॉस हुआ आज 26 1 2 3 4 लॉस 4 लॉस 100 স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস ওসব করে লাভ নেই ভাই গেমটাই এরকম বালের গেম আর কি বলবো ওয়ার ডিভিশন 1 গিয়ে কোনো ইয়ে নেই একবার গেছিলাম তোমার অ্যাকাউন্টটা দেখে দিচ্ছি এরপরে নেক্সট ম্যাচে দেখে দিচ্ছি ও ম্যাচ স্টার্টই হয়নি ঠিক আছে তাহলে এখনই দেখে দিই पेड अकाउंट ब्रो पूरा का पूरा पेड चला नेक्स्ट मैच को चला नेक्स्ट जो भी ना लाइक सब्सक्राइब क्या भाई एक पेज ओपन होने में इतना टाइम लगा रहा है
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Guys, join now, like, subscribe.
Just listen to that noise. This place is
Hope you were
definitely
doing
up for
well.
it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
ना धीमी बॉल भी अगर पकड़ नहीं पा रहा है तो क्या होगा?
Zico. Law might be danger here.
Penalty, penalty.
What's he given? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
गोल हो जाएगा इधर से, गोल मार देगा रॉबर्ट तो कर लो.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great... Zico! And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Manchester United! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Messi.
No foul.
That's well done, really robust.
वो फाउल नहीं था पिछले वाला जो मेरे को करा वो, और ये फाउल है. All right.
And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish? Rijkaard gets it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now it's Batistuta. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in, and he shoots! Batistuta! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed.
अरे भाई थोड़ा सा जल्दी रन लो,
That's going to make the boss just a little
Gabriel.
happy now. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the... Zico! Oh, he gave that and all...
Guys, we now like, subscribe.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
साला ये फ्री टू प्ले के लिए है ही नहीं, नाम में ही वो साला ऐड चलाता है कि फ्री टू प्ले है, फ्री टू प्ले. ये देख
Oh no, this does not look
और
good.
कितना टाइम लगाएगा भाई.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Costa Corta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the pass is intercepted.
It'll be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar bops him off it and wins back the ball. That has not gone well. And that's been into...
और कितना टाइम लगाएगा?
So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
वाह 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 वाह.
That is ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior. Zanetti with the clearance.
No foul. देख रहा है, no foul.
And ready to go again. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
भाई जो खड़े खड़े भाई इनका भाई वो हो जाता है.
Counter attack, but it's a long counter attack. When they win it back.
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Quality ball.
ये देख.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well measured. He's through and all alone. Can he finish? Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Aims beyond the defence. And that has been clubbed away. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Law.
फाउल है. ये फाउल है. सेम फाउल ओपोनेंट ने भी पहले किया था. नो फाउल. फाउल ही नहीं दिया.
So a chance here. What can they make of it?
मेरे अगेंस्ट ही सब जा
To
रहा है
pass or to
भाई.
shoot? That is his question. Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
We have got changes here.
So guys, जो भी नए हो like subscribe.
Batistuta. Coming on the field. Number 20. Morientes. Number 17. Filippo Inzaghi. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Neymar. Not the most accurate pass.
वाह 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 वाह.
Tries from distance. Mallorca are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that's gone loose. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Scholes gets a foot in here. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. And he's intervened well there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest. Shot goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's found a way past. Big chance!
लास्ट में आके गोल ही खा
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. That is lovely, finished with and that will be it. So it does end all square, inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure, just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
क्या कर रहा हो भाई
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
He's cut it out. Can he get it through? And it's Pato. Great vision. And that is scooped! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's there! First blood drawn. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Mallorca are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the
Decent chance!
Left foot. Left foot.
And the keeper has
I see
reacted
left foot.
superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mallorca, they're first. Beckham. And this is Messi. Messi gets flagged offside. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's had a hit! Zanetti. Now the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Nedved. Rijkaard. Conte. Zanetti. Mallorca finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. No way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a decent clearance.
No foul. Wow. No foul. ठीक है.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved.
No foul भाई उधर no foul.
It's in. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is
No foul. Wow, nice.
The referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes.
Just
Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Team क्या है opponent
is
का?
now in operation for your safety.
Ruminica, Pato, Nedved, Pieri, Cannavaro, Pellegrini.
And that's the second half started. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pato wins the duel this time. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side.
He'll be disappointed with me.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Zanetti. Oh, what has happened?
What is this offside भाई कैसे?
Referee rightly gives him offside.
उसके पैर पे लग के आया ब्रो. तो मैंने तो बॉल टच भी नहीं किया था. ये देख.
Vieri. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Nedved. He's a sharp little ball here. Adams cuts out the pass.
ये भी हारूंगा देख. लास्ट में जाके 90, 89, 85 पे जाके गोल खा जाऊंगा.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence.
ये देख.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Raul. Now it's Beckham.
तो पास दे रहा हूँ. किसके पास जा रहा है?
Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries to play it through. Raul. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Look at the space here.
বদলো আমি ডিভিশন 0
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
0
Substitution for Manchester
1 नीचे
United.
0 है.
Number 20.
So,
Number
time for
22.
changes on both sides, actually.
Coming
So
on
a
the
couple of
field.
front-footed
Number
alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Number
Yeah, and it looks
7,
like quite a shake-up to the front line.
Substitution.
Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That has been cut short. Conte. Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Manchester United have it back and can go again. Mbappe gets into a good position. Pass is just off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Back into the middle, and he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final
Division
ball
one
was
নেই
very
হবে না.
poor.
কত পয়েন্টস 1500 তে চলে এসেছি.
Tries to pass it through. That's a good run he's making there. And he's had it nicked
অনেক
away.
মাইনাস পেয়েছে অনেক. সকাল থেকে একটা ম্যাচও জিততে পারিনি ডিভিশনে. সব ড্র নয় লস. ড্র দুটো বাদ বাকি সব লস.
Showing battling qualities.
এটা নিয়ে 3টে ড্র হবে. 1675 থেকে 1587, 100 পয়েন্ট মাইনাস আজকের। 26 তারিখ, একটা লস, দুটো, তিনটে, চার, পাঁচটা, না, চারটে লস, তিনটে ড্র, নো উইন। আমার কমপ্লিট হয়ে গেছে, স্ট্রিম এন্ডে করে দেবো শোনা বিকেলবেলা। 3:30। আজকে তো 1600-তে গিয়েই ছাড়বো আবার। কততে ছিলাম দেখলাম না, 1587, 1600-তে গিয়ে ছাড়বো। পেয়ে গেছিস তো, ম্যাক পাইনি তো আমি, তুমি পেয়েছিলে সেদিনকার আগের দিন। মানে ইভেন্ট কমপ্লিট হয় না, দুটো ম্যাচ বাকি আছে। আজকে ডিভিশন খেলাটাই ভুল হয়েছে আমার, ইভেন্ট কমপ্লিট করলে কাজে দিত।
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a fourth. Can he finish?
ডিফেন্সরা হাই, ডিফেন্ডাররা কি হোয়াট
finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Mallorca finding themselves unexpectedly behind. David Villa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
হয়ে গেল বল, আমিও করব।
That is a little undercooked. Oh, it's Kante, and it's Cruyff. And this is Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mallorca are looking to break at pace. Piqué spots it and intercepts. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Conte, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
अरे भाई पावर देना भाई तेरे पास।
Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that.
देख जब साला पावर देने की जरूरत।
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a key interception.
ये देख।
Chiellini. That's
भाई
Rijkaard.
कुछ भी भाई, कुछ भी।
Great chance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
पॉसिबल लग जाए फेजे डिवीजन जाओ, डिवीजन 1।
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi, tries to pass it through. And this is shot at goal! Decent enough try.
Conte is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
अरे थोड़ा
Pass is just off target. Koundé pressing high and with
थोड़ा सा
purpose.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Conte. Messi. Now it's Villa. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's found a way past. Shot, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need, off the shoulder of the...
And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
हाँ हाँ रेड देना भाई
What was
योलो
coming?
की
That's a yellow card.
तो ओपोनेंट मार के चला जाएगा फिर भी साला कोई फाउल काट तो दूर की बात फाउल ही नहीं देता है
Koundé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Batistuta. Batistuta, always looking for that half a chance. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveler.
Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. Now it's
भाई
Messi.
टच देख भाई पहला टच इतना क्यों गंदा लेता है भाई ये लोग
Definite fell there.
क्या
Costa Curta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well
इधर
played.
देता हूँ
Well
इधर
stopped.
जॉयस्टिक का कर्स एक इधर है और पास देता है किधर देख
Searching pass he's played there. Can take in acres of space out wide. Costa Curta.
ये देख
Raul.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's gone loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. A heavy challenge. And no,
सब इंटरसेप्ट हो जा रहा है भाई सब इंटरसेप्ट
Now it's Villa.
ये देख पैर पे आके भी ओपोनेंट के पैर पे जा रहा है बॉल
Cruyff. It's Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
तो क्या बोलूं और
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a really well-measured ball. Very nicely done. And here's Zanetti.
I thought it was
There's-
going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's had it nicked away. And
भाई
time is
शॉट
quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
मैं भी स्मार्ट एसिस्ट ऑन कर देता हूँ। इन गेम में ऑन करूंगा भाई, ये भैंचोद ये स्मार्ट एसिस्ट तो जाएगा नहीं कभी भी। और ये क्या ये तो और हारूंगा इसमें, और स्क्रिप्टिंग होगा और
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real
ফার্স্ট
sense
টাইম
of
হলো কোনো
anticipation
এপিক
in the
দেয়নি
air.
এবার।
Game on.
ফার্স্ট টাইম কি এরকম অনেকবার হয়েছে।
So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And this is Batistuta. Saliba cuts it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Zanetti. Played out towards the right wing. Well read, nice interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Nice sequence of passes this. Out of play for a goal kick. De Bruyne gathers from the goal kick. Looking for the run. Back into the middle. Played out wide. Conte.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Can he get it through? And this is Raul.
एक पास देने में सब क्या की तरह गेम बनाया, हम तो सिर्फ पैसा कमाने आया है। हाँ तो सर्वर ठीक करता है ना गेम प्ले।
Neymar gets it away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. Raul.
ये देख पास दे रहा है, देख।
Somewhat off target. Played back. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. That's the keeper's ball. That's headed upfield. Played back in. He's chosen to go back. Poor robust challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played into space. And this is Batistuta! They've scored! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Mallorca have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Takes a shot!
কি খবর দাদা লিও বিশাল ওয়েলকাম টু দ্য স্ট্রিম চলছে শুধু মাইনাস খেয়ে যাচ্ছে ড্র আর লস উইন का तो देख ही नहीं पा रहा हूं
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 added minutes has been
Mallorca
indicated.
are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Messi! And it's there!
ফাইনালি একটা এখনো অবধি উইনের আশা দেখতে পাচ্ছি জানি না
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Mallorca very much in control here. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh shit, what W Messi, huh?
They've played it short, and it's Robertson. Cross from Robertson.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Guys, do now like, subscribe. Yeah, सबको अटैकिंग में 1 2 3 5 6 अटैकिंग 3 गोल सो देगा ही रे भाई जो स्क्रिप्टिंग हो रहा है भाई 3 गोल मैं कंसीड ना कर जाऊं जिस हिसाब से स्क्रिप्टिंग और स्मार्ट एसिस्ट आ रहा है
Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out towards the flank. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Mallorca 3 up and in almost complete control. Knocks it out wide. Strong running down that left flank. Raul going face to face with his great rival. That's a good ball. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's Raul!
4-0 easy win.
And the keeper
4-0
has done enough. Top stop.
Well, that was
4-0 তাহলে 4-0
like
আরেকটা দিয়ে
a
দিতে
knife
হবে
through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
It's their second corner of the game. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Antonetti. He's got away. No way he was going to let him past. Osimhen. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement.
Yeah, they were looking
ये
for a
देख
counter attack.
It's a sharp pass. And they win it back again.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Raul. Raul has created one goal already. It's a smartly directed ball. Mallorca are closing in on a comfortable win. It's run loose here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckham.
पास दे रहा है, देख रहा है
Pass is
भाई,
intercepted.
इतना स्लो क्यों दे रहा है ब्रो?
Osimhen. Conte. Messi.
ये देख
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Doué. Beckham.
नहीं हुआ 4-0 3-0
And that will
मैं
be
खुश
the
रहा हूँ
final act.
भाई,
So
सुबह
a
से
real showpiece
फास्ट
win.
मैच जीत
This
रहा हूँ
lot
भाई.
were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours.
1600 में रहने दो ब्रो. अब now the time is some pack opening. कुछ तो आया, किया को अलमाड़ा दिया, कुछ नहीं आया. इसमें भी कुछ नहीं है. व्हाट, एकदम लास्ट में देगा क्या? नाइस, मतलब एक ही पाऊंगा मैं, मुझे एक ही मिलेगा. एकदम लास्ट में जाके वो पैक होगा. वाह भाई, एकदम लास्ट में देगा क्या? क्या किस्मत है भाई. भाई भाई क्या किस्मत है भाई. लास्ट में आके दिया भाई, लास्ट में. इसके बदले इसको लिया था रे, इसके बदले लिया. ये क्या है? बॉक्स टू बॉक्स क्या है ये? ऑर्केस्ट्रेटर, ऑर्केस्ट्रेटर है. तो इसके जगह पे तो आ ही सकता है ये। क्या प्रोग्रेशन था रे? जीरो थ्री गया इसमें। हार्ड वर्कर, ये तो डिफेंडर के लिए डर लगता है। तो ये देना क्या है इसको? नाइन्टी एट से 99 किसमें जाता है? टेक्निक पे भी, डिफेंसिंग पे 98, ड्वेलिंग पे 98, पे 98, फिजिकलिटी पे 98, गोलकीपिंग पे 44, शटडाउन, स्ट्राइकर, हार्ड वर्कर, क्रॉसिंग, फैंटासिस्टा, एक्यूरेसी, ऑफेंस क्रिएटर, बॉल प्रोटेक्शन, टेक्निक ही दे देता हूँ। লাইভ স্ট্রিমে কোয়ালিটি এত কম কেন? লাইভ স্ট্রিমে কোয়ালিটি কম কারণ হচ্ছে গেমের নাকি ক্যামেরা, এরা কোনটা? क्वालिटीটা कम है बे, वो तो सेटिंग्स में तो कम किया था। यप, याद आया साला। 103 इसमें ही गया हुआ। 176, यही तो ना दिक्कत है। दो पास 95, लॉफ्टेड पास 90, टाइट पोजीशन 90, ड्रिबलिंग 89, अटैकिंग तो छोड़ दो, विजनरी पास। इसको क्या क्या देना पड़ेगा यार? फ्यूजन पे जाते हैं। ओके, फिल्टर, एडिट, स्किल, डबल टच है किसमें? लॉन्ग रेंज, ओके, अब किसी पे नहीं है। टिपिंग शॉट, डबल टच, मैन मार्किंग, मैन मार्किंग हो सकता है, मैन मार्किंग भी नहीं है। ब्लॉकर तो होना ही चाहिए है जी, कुछ नहीं। পাসিং দিতে পারতে সিএমএ ইউজ করবে তো, পাসিং বইটা, হ্যাঁ সিএমএ তো পাসিং না তো দেওয়া যেতে পারে। পাসিং দিলে কত বাড়তো বুস্টার ক্রাফটিং যদি দেখি, পাসিং দিলে লফটেড পাস 88, তো ওটা প্লাস 3 করলে 91 বুস্টেড হয়, 93 যেত, 93 অলমোস্ট 93। 95 এটা যেরকম 93 যেত। करके देखे एक माइनस हो जाए तो, छोड़ दे काल ही खेलूंगा। थोड़ा वो कंप्लीट कर देते एक, খেলো খেলো। আজকের পুরো মাইনাস খেয়েছি আজকের, আর রিস্ক নিয়ে লাভ নেই, কেননা ডিভিশন 1 সোসাম বিগ, হ্যাঁ জি, সিজন চাকামা ওয়েলকাম টু দ্য স্ট্রিম। दिखा रहा हूँ ब्रो गेम, वेट अ सेकंड, फ्रेंड मैच 1v1 because you are so weak, that's weak। विनी गोल पोचर पैक किया भाई आपने, नो 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 सूरज, वो इवेंट खेला ही नहीं है अभी तक। কিছুক্ষণ আগে সেকেন্ড টাইম ডিভিশন 1 কমপ্লিট দিলাম, আসলে এই পেজটা প্রথমে ইজি। আচ্ছা, এই পেজটা আসলে একটু কঠিন। বড় তো মানে গুড লাক ব্রো। আর থ্যাঙ্কস, থ্যাংক ইউ। वाह, सब कैंसिल कर दिया भाई। व्हाट द फक। चैट और थोड़ा सा रुक जाओ भाई। थैंक यू सो मच। कीप सपोर्ट मी।
এই আজকে 100 কয়েন দিয়েছে না?
100 কয়েন কোথায় জানি না, আমি তো 50 পেয়েছি।
তাহলে বোধহয় আমার উইকলির ওটা বোধহয় 50 ছিল, আজকে 50 কয়েন্স পেয়েছি।
ফ্রি ফায়ার খেলো?
বলছি,
না না, বিজেএমআই।
এই আমাকে একটা কথা বল, এই যে তোর বক্স ইন দা বক্স বাটি স্কুটার আছে, ওটা ভালো?
জানি না, ও একজন কিনেছে, ও খেলছে কিনা জিজ্ঞেস করতে হবে ওকে। ও অত খেলেও না গেম, যদিও বা জিজ্ঞেস করাও বেকার।
আমি ভাবছিলাম একটা লম্বা স্ট্রাইকারের দরকার আছে, সেই নেই, সেই
জানি না,
জন্য
আমি
তো
তো
বলছি।
নিইনি, আমি খেলে দেখিনি, কি করে বলি এখন।
দাঁড়া, রুম করি।
ফ্রি ফায়ার খেলো? ও, এই চ্যাটে লিখেছে ভালো না, মোটামুটি।
মোটামুটি আচ্ছা। এই গোল্ডেন গোলের অপশনটা কোথায়? এই তো
ম্যাচ
পেয়ে গেছি,
সেটিং, ম্যাচ সেটিং।
পেয়ে গেছি, পেয়ে গেছি, পেয়ে গেছি। তা পাঠিয়েছি। গেলি, বেরিয়ে গেলি কেন?
বার করে দিল তো অটোমেটিক, ইনভাইট পাঠাও।
অফলাইন দেখাচ্ছে,
হুম।
অফলাইন
অফলাইন।
দেখাচ্ছে।
রেজিস্টার মেরে আসছে।
হুম,
ফক্স ইন দা ফক্স প্লে স্টাইলেই ভালো নয়, রান করে না, ফিনিশিং যতই ক্লাস করো মিস হচ্ছে গোল, তাহলে তো বেকার।
আমি ভিএরিটার জন্য গেছিলাম, ভিএরিটা পেলাম না। তো অনেকগুলো খুলেছিলাম, 50টা প্যাকেটটাতেও বাই ভিএরি পাইনি। কি অবস্থা!
বেল।
ভিএরি, ভিএরি,
ও।
এশিয়ান ভিএরি, 50টার প্যাকেট ছিল না,
হুম হুম।
ওটাতেও পাইনি।
আমি 30টা খোলার পরে ম্যাকালিস্টার পেলাম, পুরো প্যাকটাকে শেষ করতে হলো, কি আর বলি। হুম, পাঠাও।
পাঠিয়েছি, পাঠিয়েছি, দেখ।
ये गोल्डन ये करा था।
रेडी को
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
दादा वही दादा टीम तो देखाओ।
Well, the stage
Wait,
is set
wait,
for a
wait, देखाচ্ছি।
stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
ওই যে তোমার অ্যাকাউন্ট দেখতে চাইছি।
And already we're underway here.
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা দেখাচ্ছি, এটা করেই দেখা। আরে ঢুকছে না কেন? এমনি সময় তো ও ধরা দেয় গোল খায়। ওই দেখ, আরে
একটু স্পিড নিয়ে ঢুকতে হয় ওতে।
Referee's given a throw.
আরে স্পিড নিয়ে ঢুকলেও বার করে দিচ্ছে। দেখি দেখি আমি পাই না।
Really didn't have enough to
এরকম
concern the
ডিফেন্ডিং তো ম্যাচে
defence.
করে না। এ দেখ, না তুই কর, বল দিয়ে দিলাম।
Oh, given away. Goes for a shot. Oh, he's won it. They willed it, and it happened. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
15 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
And that ends it. And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level of intensity and the high tempo of their play. Sure, the winners took many risks along the way, but they were rewarded very handsomely.
So thank you very much.
বেরো বেরো।
ও এই দাঁড়া টিমটা দেখিয়ে দিই।
ও আচ্ছা,
This is the team.
এরকম ভাবে দেখাই তারপরে ওখানে।
দাও স্টার্ট দাও, দেখিয়ে দিয়েছি।
দেখেছো আমার টিমটা? দেখতে চাইছিল যে?
দেখিয়ে দিয়েছি, এবার রিপ্লাই দিক যদি থাকে।
না না, ওকে তাহলে ওইটাও দেখাতে হবে, ওই আমার বেঞ্চে কারা কারা আছে, মানে যারা খেলে না বেঞ্চেও নেই আর কি, রিজার্ভে।
হয়তো নাইসলি বলে দিয়েছি। বেঞ্চে তো দেখিয়ে দেওয়া যাবে, আমি এখান দিয়ে দেখিয়ে দিচ্ছি বেঞ্চে কে আছে। এই যে বেঞ্চে।
না না বেঞ্চ না, রিজার্ভে বলছি।
মানে ওই এতে তাহলে তোমাকে ডিসকর্ডে
মানে
দেখাতে হবে।
যারা, হ্যাঁ না না এই ম্যাচের পরেও দেখিয়ে দিতে পারবো, মানে এটার পর।
মানে ওই তো তোমার যেখানে ম্যাকালিস্টার এরা আছে তো।
না না ওইটা না,
তাহলে
হ্যাঁ মানে ওটাই আর কি, মানে এইটা ওই বেঞ্চ না, আমি ইয়ে রিজার্ভ বলছি, মানে যাদেরকে খেলাই, মানে যারা স্কোয়াডেই নেই, বেঞ্চেও নেই, ফার্স্ট টিমেও নেই,
ও হ্যাঁ ওইটা
ওটাও বলতে।
মার্টিনেস মনে হয় ফেভারিট গোলকিপারই নেই।
না 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 সেই ফেভারিট না, এইটাকে অনেক খুঁজে বার করা হয়েছে এখন। হ্যাঁ, কারণ আমি লিভাকোভিচকে নিয়ে খেলতাম, ঠিক আছে? এবারে লিভাকোভিচ বহুত মানে সামনের শট গুলো কি করে, হাতে বল নিয়ে নেটে ঢুকিয়ে দেয় অনেক সময়। হাতে বলটা নিল, নিয়ে ঠেলে ঢুকিয়ে দিল। এবারে তারপরে আমি মাইক ম্যাগনানটা পেয়েছিলাম বলে আমি ওকেই খেলাতাম,
Welcome to
ঠিক আছে?
those
কিন্তু ও
who have
একটু
joined us
যেহেতু
all here
হাইটে
on a
শর্ট বলে
beautiful
আমি
clear
খুঁজছিলাম
evening.
অ্যাটাকিং
The
গোলকিপার,
conditions contributing
ঠিক আছে?
to
আমার
a
কাছে কে কে
fantastic
আছে।
atmosphere in the
তারপরে
stands.
দেখলাম এইটা আছে,
This
তারপরে
really
দেখলাম যে
is
খারাপ খেলছে
the
না,
place
ভালোই
to
খেলছে।
be.
মানে এই
I'm your commentator,
এমন
Peter
হয়েছে
Drury, and
যে
providing
মাইক
his
ম্যাগনান
unique
আরে
blend of
একটা ম্যাচে
expert
দুজনেরই
analysis.
ফর্ম ডি,
Here's Jim
একদম
Beglin.
মানে
Hi
পুরো
everyone,
ইয়েলো
and thanks Peter.
বার।
It's great to be on board.
তাও আমি একেই খেলিয়েছি, ঠিক আছে? তাও
The
দেখি একদম
pre-match build-up has
ক্রুশিয়াল
been
ক্রুশিয়াল সেভ
fantastic.
করেছে,
It's gone in! He's put through his
মানে
own
ম্যাচ উইনিং
net!
সেভ করেছিল ডি ফর্মে।
হুম।
ও তো জানে না। চেকের জন্য মনে আছে, চেকের
And
জন্য
there
গেলাম
you
কি
have
পেলাম,
it.
চেকের জন্য গেলাম
Who
পেলাম
বড়
থমাস
possibly could
ভার্মালেন।
have thought it?
বোরোলিন পেয়েছে।
Utter disbelief etched on every
সেই
face.
বলছি,
Well, I think
গেলাম
quite a
চেকের
few,
জন্য
listen,
পেলাম
clearly
থমাস ভার্মালেন।
many of the players on the winning side look a bit deflated with that. Clearly they didn't want
হ্যাঁ,
things
আমার
to...
মতো সেম হয়েছে। ওই চেক ছিল, মালদিনি ছিল, আর ওই ক্রস ছিল, যেটা আমার সিভি বিল্ড আপ গেছিলাম ওই মালদিনি আর চেকের জন্য।
টার্গেট ওয়াইজ প্লেয়ার
পেয়েছি
যাওয়াই উচিত
এইটা।
না, যেই টার্গেট করে তুই যাবি সেই প্লেয়ারটা পাবি না,
এবারে
এটা
যেটা
আমি দেখে
দরকার তার
নিয়েছি
উল্টো
আগে।
প্লেয়ার গুলোকে বলবো এটা আমার দরকার।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, সেটাই সেটাই, যেই প্লেয়ারটা টার্গেট করে খুলবি কিছুতেই পাবি না। তাও অ্যাপস্টাম দিলেও একটা কাজে দিত, অ্যাটলিস্ট ওই ইয়ান কলারকে টেক্কা দিতে পারতো হেডে।
দেখা যাক 2 তারিখে কি আপডেট আছে। বাহ, ম্যাকালিস্টার তো সিতে চলে গেছে।
আরে এটাই হয় রে, ম্যাকালিস্টার ইয়ে বোধহয় না, আনওয়েভারিং আছে না?
মনে হয়, দেখতে হবে।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown
Not
here.
bad.
The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
সিলেকশন টোকেন দেওয়া উচিত।
As you can see, we've already started here.
না না, থ্রো করতে বল, কাউকে একটা দে, কি করবি তো কর।
And that's a dangerous... And he shoots! Oh,
আরে
he's done it!
এই
ফেনোমেনাল
গোলগুলো
ফিনিশ,
Most
এমনি দেয় না
decisive
ম্যাচে।
of all goals!
ফেনোমেনাল ফিনিশিং।
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
তুমি তো ম্যাকালিস্টারকে পেয়ে গেছো না?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, আমি তো এইটা
অলমো অলমো
আগেরটাতে একটা না কটা খুললাম না, এই যদি ড্যানি অলমো পেয়ে যায় হোল প্লেয়ার ভাই।
হুম, হুম।
ওর কাছে তো খুব ভালো হোল প্লেয়ার আছে, লোথার ম্যাথিউস।
অনেকগুলো আছে, রাহুল আছে।
আমার কাছে আছে তোর ওই একটা ওই প্লেয়ার অফ দ্য কালার যে বর্ডারটা, ওটাই তো বোধহয় নাকি,
কোনটা?
যেটার বছরের শেষে একটা দেয় না, গোল্ডেন কালারের যেই বর্ডারটা থাকে, ওইটার একটা ব্রুনো ফার্নান্ডেস আছে।
ও,
আর ইয়েটা তো
ওদের
আছেই, তোর ভিনিসিয়াস তো আছে, কিন্তু ও এলএমএফ তাও এসএস খেলেনি।
একজন ওই চ্যাটে যে বলছে ওই মার্টিনেজ মনে হয় ফেভারিট, তা সে পেয়েছে অলমো দুটোতে, না ম্যাকালিস্টার দুটোতে, আর নেক্সট 10-এ না কত একটা লিখেছিল।
নেক্সট বছর
না দাঁড়াও, দুটোই পেয়ে গেছে ও, দুটো স্পিনে ম্যাকালিস্টার, 10টা স্পিনে অলমো।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on
মানে
a
ওর
বাবা,
কাছে
তাহলে তো
এখনো
প্রচুর
clear
পয়েন্ট
evening.
পেয়েছে।
The conditions
না, এই
contributing
যে
to a
এইটাতে,
fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is.
এই যে ম্যাকালিস্টার
হ্যাঁ
আর
সেটাই
অলমো দিয়েছে।
বলছি।
হ্যাঁ,
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim
আর কি
Beglin.
দেবে,
Well,
আর তো
thanks for that
কিছুই দেবে
Peter.
না।
I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played into space. That is Stuta! Oh, denied brilliantly.
ক্রয়েফ নেবে দিলে
actually didn't do an awful lot
কি
with
আমার
it, to be
ক্রয়েফ
honest.
ক্রয়েফ তো আছে একটা হোল প্লেয়ার ওই ক্রয়েফটাও হেভি
First corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals!
তোমাকে ক্রয়েফ নিতে বলছে
A
ক্রয়েফ এলে
wonderful delivery, and all it
হোল
needed was
প্লেয়ার
a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
এক সেকেন্ড দাঁড়া আমি
And
একটু
with
মিউট করছি
that,
ওকে, ঠিক আছে?
the
হুম
end! And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level of intensity and the high tempo of their play. Sure, the winners took many risks along the way, but they were rewarded very handsomely.
On our club's FM station.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
দাদা তোমার বাড়ি কোথায় কলকাতা
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, how are you reading the formation? Could be danger here. It's out of play for a goal kick. That is Stuta! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And with that, the end.
that we aim बात बता इसमें गोल काउंट हो रहा है क्या 11,000 मैच प्लेड सबसे ज्यादा मैच ये खेला है 3500 मैच खेला है वो वोट भाई 901 से एक क्लास नहीं हुआ, व्हाट द। हाँ, मेरा वो हाईलाइट वगैरह वीडियो वगैरह देख सकते हो स्ट्रीम एंड के बाद, जो भी चैट में हो। वाह, मैकलिस्टर का हालात देखो।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
It's got in! He's put through his own net! And with
ये
that,
फिर आईजी के
the
लास्ट
end!
में ऑलमोस्ट।
Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming?
Well, I think quite a
Congratulations.
few of us, including many of the players on the winning side, look a bit deflated with that. Clearly, they didn't want things to finish in this fashion. But you get up tomorrow morning and you look in the papers, and all that matters is the fact that you won. That's the most...
कितना मैच खेला तब से? ला 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 ला। बीजीएमआई देखते हो विशाल? क्योंकि शाम को
So welcome one and all to a picturesque
30
evening
तारीख
here.
से
A clear
खेलूंगा।
night, all the ingredients for a
कौन
showcase
कौन
game
देखता है
that the
बीजीएमआई?
passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
बीजीएमआई এর লাইভ করো। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, সন্ধ্যাবেলা
Vivid
করে
and
করবো,
vibrant,
দুপুরে এই
songs
ফুটবল,
loud and
সন্ধ্যাবেলা
proud. The tone for this game is well
বিজিএমআই।
and truly set. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? Martinez claims comfortably. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, that's a
And that ends it.
And if you do have a chance
Just
today,
try
please
taking
take some
that
time
one
out
in.
to give your
Well, I think
support
quite
to
a
our
few of us,
devastating
including
foe.
many of the players on the winning side, look a bit deflated with that. Clearly, they didn't want things to finish in this fashion. But you get up tomorrow morning and you look in the papers, and all that matters is the fact that you won. That's the most important thing.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
रूम पे वो कंप्लीट कर रहा है, वो क्या, डैनी ऑल्मो का वो इसीलिए ओन गोल कर रहा है। हम्म। আমি তো এমনি ম্যাচ খেলে ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলে পেয়ে গেছি দাদাটার হচ্ছে দেবে বলে জামশিদ and Naufal, welcome to the stream brother. 1v1 only on Saturday bro. Only on Saturday. ये जो खेल रहा हूँ ये इवेंट कंप्लीट कर रहा है वो. ये 1v1 नहीं हो रहा है.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge...
Oh, he's been... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it
Oh,
all!
that is done it.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Just a quick
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And there you have it! And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty of it.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level.
দাদার ঘুম.
হ্যালো, শুনতে পাচ্ছিস?
হ্যাঁ
আর একটা অফিসে কল ছিল। হ্যাঁ, আর দুটো বাকি, এটার পর আর একটা।
1 versus 1 bro, I am waiting. Bro 1v1 नहीं खेलो.
যদি ড্যানিয়াল
Only on Saturday I play 1v1.
লাভ নেই। তবে ডার্ক কাউটটা কিন্তু খুব ভালো
Welcome to
পারফর্ম
those
করছে।
who have joined us all here on a
পাইনি ভুলে যাও.
beautiful clear evening. The conditions
হ্যাঁ,
contributing to a
অলিসের থেকে
fantastic
অনেক ভালো।
atmosphere in the stands. This really
পাইনি
is
ভুলে যাও.
the place to be.
অলিসেটা কোনো ইয়েই নেই ভাই, অলিসেটা বাজে অলিসে দিয়েছিল,
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody.
স্ট্যামিনা নেই, কিছু
Ready
নেই।
to see...
Oh no, it's an own goal! And that ends it. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming?
Well, it has to be one of the strangest ways a game can be decided, Peter, but it's all part of the spectacle and the drama. I mean, how often do you get to see that?
বাকি নাকি আরেকটা?
একটা লাস্ট। তোর কত হলো আজকে?
1675 থেকে 1600.
আরে 1600 হয়ে গেছে তো, তাহলে আর
1675 থেকে।
আরে ঠিক আছে, তুই 1500 নেমে গেছিস তো, আবার 1600 হয়ে গেছে।
হ্যাঁ
ভাই
সেটা।
আমার কি অর্থ ছিল বলতো? আমি কাল কোথায় চলে গেছিলাম? হ্যাঁ,
আমি তার আগের কালকেরই তো মনে হয়, না
তারপরে
তার
তো
আগের দিন।
আবার সেই করছিলাম রাত্রির বেলা সব ডিভিশন টু।
1300 না 1200 কত থেকে তুলেছি আবার।
So
1500
welcome
তে
one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear
300
night, all the
350 পয়েন্ট
ingredients for a
একদিনে
showcase game
বাড়িয়েছি।
that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my
দাদা
chance to say that
এজ
it
কত
is an
তোমার?
absolute delight
24।
to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
দেখো ডিসকর্ডে এবার।
পেয়ে যাবো ড্যানিয়েল মোটা।
And that ends it. Just try taking that one in.
That there's a definite sense of anticlimax here with the game ending in such a manner, but it's a result everyone will take gladly. Such is the unpredictability of the sport. In time, it'll just be remembered as another win.
Hello attendees, this is a
My thanks to
lost
Jim.
children's
We both wish you a very good
Would the
evening.
father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the
Dutchish.
information center?
ড্যানি অলমো। লামিনী আমার।
হলো ড্যানিয়েল। কিছু নেই।
একটা আসছে। অ্যালেক্স গার্সিয়া।
মুশকিল আছে, একটা দিয়ে দিয়েছে। কোনামি তো আমার অ্যাকাউন্টটাকে একদম কয়েন দিয়েছে 10। না, বাট জয় শ্রীরাম বলেই খুলি। জয় শ্রীরাম।
পেয়ে গেছে। সব হাইলাইট কার্ড গুলো দিয়ে দিয়েছে তোমাকে। সব কটা হাইলাইট কার্ড
যত হাইলাইট
নেই।
না, ভালো না।
সব হাইলাইট
আবার
কার্ড
10।
গুলো দিয়ে দিয়েছে।
কি বলবো, সেই ড্যানি অলমো বাদ দিয়ে সব দিয়ে দিয়েছে। দেখ দেখ,
ভাই লামিনী ইয়ামাল কুবারসিটা ভালো হতে পারে। 101 থেকে যাবে।
তুই পেয়ে গেছিস তো?
আমি তো ম্যাকালিস্টার সব কটাতে পেয়েছি একটা।
পেয়ে গেছিস।
খুলিনি এইটা। আই এম সরি বাট অলমো পাবে না। পাইনি। কপ আর 1
এই
ভার্সেস 1 ব্রো।
প্লেয়ার গুলো খেলিয়ে লাভ নেই কিছু।
ব্রো অনলি অন স্যাটারডে। স্যাটারডে পাও না? কাম স্যাটারডে ব্রো।
পরের সপ্তাহে কিছু একটা আসবে ভালো মনে হচ্ছে।
হ্যাঁ নেক্সট উইকে তো আসবেই, আপডেট আছে না 2 তারিখে।
হম, পরের সপ্তাহে তোর আসবে বোধহয় না?
হাইলাইট কার্ড ফার্স্টে পড়লে
ওই
শো টাইম পড়বেই।
এআই এর যে মাস্টার লিগ। মাস্টার লিগটা কি মানে ওরকম ওই প্রিমিয়ার লিগ থাকবে ওরকম টাইপের?
জানি না, মনে নেই। সে যখন প্রথম অনেক আগে এসেছিল, সে 2018 17 18-তে, তখন পেস ছিল, পেসে এই মাস্টার লিগটা ছিল। তারপরে তো ই ফুটবলে হলো, নাম চেঞ্জ হলো পুরোটি।
হতোটা কি ওটাতে মাস্টার লিগে?
মনে নেই, অত মনে নেই। তখন এত গেমের প্রতি ছিলাম নাকি। এরকম যদি থাকতাম তাহলে তো কত যে মেসির কার্ড থাকতো। রোনাল্ডোর সেই সময় ছিল হাইয়েস্ট 100, সেটা তখন ব্ল্যাক বক্স, ব্ল্যাক বল, গোল্ড বল এরকম থাকতো। ব্ল্যাক বল মানে হচ্ছে মানে হেভি প্লেয়ার। ওই ব্ল্যাক বলে আমার দেখো একটা ক্রয়ফ আছে, টিমে আছে কিনা জানি না।
আচ্ছা,
ওই
ওই
ক্রয়ফটা সেই
99
সময়
রেটেড যেটা।
99 না, ওটা আগে 99 ছিল, এখন 101 চলে গেছে।
হুম,
ওই ওই ব্ল্যাক বল থেকে পাওয়া ওগুলো। তখন কয়েন এ দিয়ে ওই ব্লু কালারের যে কয়েনটা, ওটাকে কি বলে এটা, জিপি।
হুম,
জিপি দিয়ে খোলা যেত, 25,000 জিপি, নাহলে হচ্ছে 100 হচ্ছে ওই কয়েন। পুরনো সেই এই বিশাল যে চ্যাটে আছে, সে যদি পুরনো খেলে তাহলে বলতে পারবে।
হুম,
আর তারপরে তো অনেক কমই দিয়েছে। আগে কয়েন দিত, ডেইলি লগ ইন করলে 10-20 করে কয়েন দিত, মানে এই হলো যে কয়েন।
হুম।
নেট গেল নাকি? হ্যালো,
টুর্নামেন্টের তো তো খেলা হয়ে গেছে।
শোনা যাচ্ছে? হ্যালো,
হুম, হ্যালো হ্যালো।
হ্যাঁ শোনা যাচ্ছে।
হুম,
ওই
কত
এখন এই
পয়েন্টস কত?
ডেলি গেম যেটা আছে ওটা তো 20 দিন আছে,
হ্যাঁ, দেখা
কিন্তু
যাক
ওখানে
পরের
এখনো
আপডেটে হয় কি।
45 লেভেল মানে তো অনেক দিন। 20 দিনের আগে তো ওটা এখনো ল্যাব, অনেকগুলো ল্যাব বাকি আছে, তার মানে ডেলি গেমে কিছু আসবে।
ডেলি গেমস পরের সপ্তাহে আসতে পারে।
দুটো রেখে দিয়েছি, যদি
ওইটাতে
পেয়ে যাই। আগেকার দিনে অত গেম
ওইটাতে
বুঝলে কত কাণ্ড,
সত্যিকারের
হ্যাঁ
যদি
সেম।
রবার্টো কার্লোস আর ক্যাসিয়াস আসে।
আমি যে ক্যাসিলাস চেক,
হুম,
ক্যাসিলাস তো বেটে।
আরে ভাই, ওজি গোলকিপার।
যদি বুফন দিয়ে দেয়,
এসা দেখি নয়ার নয়ার তোর
দেবেই না তুমি
দেখে
দেবেই
না,
না, ওই কলম দেবেই না।
নয়ার
রবার্তো
বেটে না।
কার্লোস আসলে আসতে পারে, কার্লোস আসলে আসতে পারে, ক্যাসিলাস বলা যায় না। আর এমন প্লেয়ার দেবে কোনো ওয়ের নেই, আজগুবি প্লেয়ার।
না না, রাইকার্ড দিয়েছিল তো।
হ্যাঁ সেটা অবশ্য ঠিক, দিয়েছে, রাইকার্ড দিয়েছে, ডেভিড বেকাম।
তাহলে রাহুল।
রাহুলটা তো তুমি ছেড়ে দিয়েছিলে, তারপরেই পেলে তিনটে, স্নাইডার,
রাহুলটা ছাড়িনি।
ভিনিসিয়াস।
হ্যাজার্ড
এই
হ্যাজার্ড।
হাজার্ড, ওটা ইডেন, হ্যাঁ হাজার্ড। এ রাহুলটা তো বেকার, এ রাহুলটাতে কি দামি।
না রে, এই ডামি রানারটা খারাপ না, ঠিক মতন খেলাতে পারলে।
আমার কাছে তো এ আছে।
তোর কাছে তো বাচ্চা রাহুলটা আছে।
ক্যাসিলাস বেকার, যে ম্যাচ খেলবে সে ম্যাচ পুরো ফেয়ার, আর তাছাড়া পুরো বেকার। হ্যাঁ ওই জন্যই তো বলছি। চ্যাটেও লিখেছে দেখো, ক্যাসিলাস বেকার, যে ম্যাচ খেলবে সে ম্যাচ পুরো ফেয়ার, আর তাছাড়া পুরো বেকার। ক্যাসিলাস আমার কাছে ছিল, সেই সময় ক্যাসিলাস যা এ করতো বাবা। ক্যাসিলাসের পুরোনো কার্ডটা কোথায় আছে কি জানি, দেখতে হবে খুঁজে। পজিশন গোলকিপার, এই যে এই সময় এত সেভ দিত, দামি রানার কার্ড ইউজ করে না কেউ। দিয়েছে কি করতে কি জানি, দামি রানা। তারপরে আরেকটা আছে ক্লাসিক নাম্বার 10।
স্বপ্নীল অন আছে। বট।
অন আছে নাকি? অন আছে?
এটাও নিয়েছিল।
হোয়াইট, ডার্ক
কি বলে,
হোয়াইট কে পেয়ে গেছে।
ডার্কআউট তো
ডিব্রয়না
পেয়েছে,
আছে।
কটুয়া পেয়েছে, আবার ডিব্রয়নাও আছে।
গোল পোচারকে লেফট উইং এ খেলাচ্ছে, ঠিক আছে। ক্রিয়েটিভ প্লে মেকারকে
ও
সিএফ এ
তো
খেলাচ্ছে।
খেলতোই আগে, ও তো আগে উইংয়েই খেলতো।
লেফটে রাখতে হবে মেসিকে, আর এমবাপেকে ওখানে রাখতে হবে, দুটোকে সুইচ করে রেখে দিয়েছে। পুরো ফরমেশনের ম্যানেজার, পুরো ফরমেশনের 12টা বাজিয়ে রেখে দিয়েছে।
আর খেলে না ওদের, কিন্তু সার্জিনিও পেয়েছে দেখ। তারপরে কার্কেজ বলে যে ডিফেন্ডারটা, ওটাকেও পেয়েছে।
ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপের প্যাক গুলো দেখবে, প্রিমিয়াম প্যাক, যদি ওরকম আসে কয়েনটা জমিয়ে রাখতে হবে। নাইস গেম সেন্স। और बस समझ, ये अकाउंट है, इसमें क्या चेंजेस करना पड़ेगा बताओ चैट।
শুনতে পাচ্ছিস?
এক্ষুনি এলো সাউন্ড।
আরে আমার তো এই 380 কয়েন জমে আছে, তো আমি ভাবছি যে বুফনের প্যাকটা খুলে দিই, ইনকেস যদি 300 কয়েনে পেয়ে যাই।
খুলে দাও, আবার স্ক্রিন শেয়ার করো দেখি।
না না ভাই, পাগল নাকি? তাই এখন জমানো থাক, আমিও জমাই।
জমাও জমাও, ভালো কথা বলছি, কেননা প্রিমিয়াম প্যাক গুলো হেভি হেভি আসবে ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপের সময়। আমার
দেখা যাক।
পিটার চেকটা দেখবে কত ম্যাচ
আমার
খেলেছে,
একটা ইয়ে লাগবে ভাই,
ডেলি
সত্যি বলতে
গেমসের
জানো, আমার
পিটার চেক।
গোলকিপার লাগবে, আর ইয়ে লাগবে, কি বলে ওটা, ভালো ও, রোনাল্ডোর একটা কার্ড।
রোনাল্ডো ভুলে যাও, ভালো রোনাল্ডোর কার্ড আসার খুব টাফে, লাইসেন্সের ব্যাপার আছে, লাইসেন্স না পেলে ভালো কার্ড আসবে
ওই
না।
তো
মেসি,
দিয়েছিল পর্তুগালের,
হ্যাঁ
ওরকমই
ও তো পাবে না। আর তোমার মেসিরও কার্ড কিছুদিন পরে মানে আর পাওয়া যাবে না, কেননা মেসির কার্ড হচ্ছে তোমার, মেসির সাথে কন্ট্রাক্ট হয়ে যাচ্ছে, শেষ হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
দিচ্ছে, আবার করে নেবে।
না
না
মেসির
করলে
সাথে আর
তখন
কোনো নেই, একমাত্র লামিন ইয়ামাল আছে, লুইস সুয়ারেজ আর নেইমার, এদের সাথে কন্ট্রাক্টটা আছে এখনো।
তাহলে তো আর ফুটবল বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে এবার।
আর মেসির সাথে কোনো মানে নেই। বক্স টু
তাহলে
বক্স না
ফুটবল বন্ধ
রেখে
হয়ে যাবে।
দুদিকেই অর্কেস্ট্রেটার করো, ভালো গেম প্লে পাবে। অর্কেস্ট্রেটর খেলায় না তো,
আর
ওটাই
প্লেয়ারের
প্রবলেম।
সাথে কন্ট্রাক্ট না
দেখো
করলে
তোমাকে
কেন,
বলছে
ইয়ে
বক্স টু
নিয়ে
বক্স,
নিয়েছো?
বক্স টু বক্স না রেখে দুদিকেই অর্কেস্ট্রেটর করে ভালো গেম প্লে হবে।
দুদিকে অর্কেস্ট্রেটর রেখে
কোন
আচ্ছা,
দিকে কথা বলছে দেখি।
না দেখতে পাচ্ছি স্ক্রিন, না আবার শেয়ার
না না,
করবো?
আমি তো এতে দেখেছি,
না,
গেম, গেম তো ওপেন আমার, এই শুধু কি
দুদিকে
হয়ে যাচ্ছে
অর্কেস্ট্রেটর,
কেন।
এই দিকে রাখলাম। আর একটা অর্কেস্ট্রেটর, তাহলে তো আমাকে ইয়ে রাখতে হবে,
ডেভিড বেকাম নেই,
ওই
বেকাম
বেকহাম, আর না তো গোয়ার্ডিওলা।
কেন, এ আছে তো, ম্যাকালিস্টার আছে তো।
ম্যাকালিস্টার একটা দিকে রেখেছি।
ও এই এটা বক্স টু বক্স না, এই উকচুটা।
ছিল বক্স টু বক্স, এইটা কিরকম হবে? এটা এখন পেলাম অ্যালেক্স গার্সিয়া।
অ্যালেক্স গার্সিয়া তো জানি না, দেখতে হবে।
দেখি, ট্রেনিং তো দিলাম। বাবা 98 নাকি?
হুম
90? অর্কেস্ট্রেটেড কোডটা ভালো নেই যে। আচ্ছা, এইটা কি অর্কেস্ট্রেটার এসছে রে?
কোনটা?
এই তোর সবসলায় যেটা ইউরোপিয়ান এটাতে এসছে।
দেখতে হবে।
হুম?
ও তো স্ক্রিন চলছে নাকি? স্ক্রিন তো অফ।
দাঁড়া, করছি সে।
সবুজলাই, সবুজলাই
দেখতে
কিসে এসেছিল?
পাচ্ছিস?
এই রিসেন্ট নাকি আগে?
ইউরোপিয়ান, না না, এবারে এসছে না ইউরোপিয়ান ইয়েটাতে,
ও ও ও, ও, দেখেছি দেখেছি।
পিওটিডব্লিউর।
সিএমএর বক্স টু বক্স।
ও বাবা, যখনই দরকার লাগে অর্কেস্ট্রেটার সব বক টু বক এসে যায়।
হুম, ডেকলেন রাইসও বক্স টু বক্স।
দেখলেন রাইস তো
সিমন,
আছে।
জাভি সিমন।
এই সোবাসলাইয়ের কার্ডটা কিন্তু ভালো কার্ড বেশ।
এই প্যাকটাতে ভালো ভালো প্লেয়ার এসছে এইটাতে।
এই সোবাসলাইয়ের কার্ডটা খুব ভালো কার্ড দিয়েছে এবার। রাফিনিয়া কি প্রলিফিক উইঙ্গার দিয়েছে। জাভি সিমন্স, ও জাভি সিমন্স হোল প্লেয়ার দিয়েছে।
ওই জন্যই তো বলছি।
বাবা, জাভি সিমন্সের স্ট্যাটস তো ভালো বেশ। খুলতে হবে তো এটা খেলে।
দুটো করে খেলবে
না না,
ম্যাচে।
এটার পেছনে ইয়ে খুলবো না, কয়েন
খুলে
নষ্ট
দাও খুলে
করবো
দাও,
না।
খুলে দাও খুলে দাও এতে।
না না
বুফনটাতে।
না না, খেতে কাজ নেই।
নটা ওই
লাস্টের
এ
তিনটে
পড়ে
প্লেয়ার
আছে,
খেলে দেখবি।
রাহুলের ওটাতে তো আর কিছু আসার কোনো নেই, খুলে দিই 7টা। কটা রাহুল নেবো? 3টে
কোনটা?
রাহুল অলরেডি পড়ে আছে আমার।
হ্যাঁ, খুলে দে, এটা খুলতে তো হবেই তোকে।
আর যদি পরে কিছু আসে।
না না,
দিল না নাকি? কি অবস্থা!
আরে এই তোর এই পুস্কাসটার নাকি 102 তোর ফিনিশিং, ভাবতে পারছিস?
চেকরনি রিভিউ দিয়ে দাও। ওয়েট আ সেকেন্ড, দিয়ে দিচ্ছি। কোনটার?
এইবার নেই ন্যাশনাল অ্যাটাকারে যে পুস্কাসটা এসছে,
হুম
102 এর ফিনিশিং।
কি নাম আছে? ডিভিশন 1। বাপ রে বাপ। মেনেগা, মেসি 109, ভ্যান্ডাই, নেস্টা, তুরাম, কার্লোস,
ওর
ভ্যান্ডারসা।
কাছে কি কি আছে ভালো ইয়ে অর্কেস্ট্রেটার?
তো গুয়ার্ডিওলা, বেকহাম আছে।
না না, ওই
ম্যাকালিস্টারটা পেলাম।
চ্যাটে চ্যাটে যে আছে তাকে বলে জিজ্ঞেস করছি।
ও
ওর নাম কি?
বিশাল, লিও বিশাল গেমিং।
বিশাল। আর কি কি আছে ওর কাছে?
90 ফিনিশ যেমন হয় তেমন।
বক্স টু বক্স মানে অর্কেস্ট্রেটেড কোন কোন প্লেয়ার?
অর্কেস্ট্রেটার কি কি প্লেয়ার আছে? টেলমি বিশাল, টেলমি। ও পুস্কাসের নামেই 102 নাকি ফিনিশিং। এই যে ফ্রি পুস্কাসের বলছে 90-এর ফিনিশ যেমন হয় তেমনই। এই তো একটা অ্যাকাউন্ট দেখাচ্ছে, কার অ্যাকাউন্ট জানি না। আর ভ্যান্ডারসার, ভ্যানডাইক, নিস্টার, থুরাম, কার্লোস, ডিএমএফটা জানি না কে, টটি, ডেল পিয়েরো, রুমিনি, মেসি 109 ব্লিস কার্লটা যেটা রেট ছিল 110-এর। টিম দেখে অতবার ফুল পেইড এখন ফুল টেভেস এনজো ফার্নান্ডেস পেলে জিকো বাপরে।
এইসব স্কোয়াড আমাদের
ডিভিশন র্যাঙ্ক দেখো না, র্যাঙ্ক 23,000।
কি অবস্থায়।
একটা যে আমার এটা ওর এটা ওর জিএফ এর অ্যাকাউন্ট, জিএফ ওর অ্যাকাউন্ট ভাই ডিভিশন 1 23,000।
তাহলে ওর
এত ভালো খেলে
অ্যাকাউন্টে চাই কি, ওর তাহলে ওর অ্যাকাউন্টটাতে কি আছে ভাই?
ওর অ্যাকাউন্টে দিয়েছিল তার ওর নামটা কি
ওরে বাবা, ওর অ্যাকাউন্টে তো তাহলে আরো বিশাল হবে ও।
স্ট্রিমটা দেখছো? স্ট্রিম দেখলে দেখো একটা অ্যাকাউন্ট দেখাচ্ছে তোমার। দেখছো?
দাঁড়া দেখছি, শেয়ার কর।
ও আমি স্ট্রিম আমার নেই কিছু, আমার ওর নেই কিছু, ওর ওর ওই অ্যাকাউন্টেই খেলে।
ওই অ্যাকাউন্টেই খেলে।
গরিব গরিব হয়ে গেছে ওইটা একটাতে ইনভেস্ট করে।
উম,
এসব তো দুটোতে হবে না, স্ট্রিম দেখো, স্ট্রিমে দেখো।
দাঁড়া দেখছি।
আমার নেই কিছু।
এটা এটা ওর।
না না, এটা ওর না, এখানে আমাদের এখানে একটা থাকে আমার আশেপাশে বন্ধু, এটা তার অ্যাকাউন্ট। এই মেসিটাকে দেখতে পাচ্ছ 108-এর,
হুম,
100 কয়েন। আবার আরেকটা জিনিস শোনো, 110-এর যে নতুন মেসিটা এসছে 600 কয়েন দিয়ে পেয়েছে। স্পিচলেস হয়ে
দেখতে
গেছি
পাচ্ছি।
ওর অ্যাকাউন্টটা দেখে। এই আমার একটা এখানে সব বন্ধুদেরই একই আছে। এই মেসিটা 106-এর।
দাঁড়া দাঁড়া, আমি এটা অফিসের কলে যাচ্ছি,
হুম
মিউট করছি।
গ্রাউন্ড সোল, এটা আমার ওকে। তুমি কি অ্যাকাউন্ট খোঁজ দেখেছিলে? কারোর অ্যাকাউন্ট তুলে দিয়ে বলছে এটা আমার অ্যাকাউন্ট। হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে। ও বাপরে, এটাও তো ভালো অ্যাকাউন্ট। আপু ফার্নান্ডো টোরেস, ডেভিড ভিয়া, পুস্কাস, মেসি, টুডু, আচ্ছা ভালো প্লেয়ার। এক্ষুনি এই অ্যাকাউন্টটা দেখছিলাম না, কার জন্য এই গোলকিপারটা বলছিল পেয়ে গেছে। এগারো অটো, নাম মনে নেই। কার নাম মনে, ও নাম মনে ছিল না স্যার। कितना मैनेजर अनअवेलेबल हो गया रे, 87 क्विक काउंटर मतलब वही लुइस रामन बोल के जो मैनेजर था वो गया। पोजीशन पे पता नहीं कौन था। बस 4 बज के चुके हैं। हाँ, मिलता आपको कल। बाय बाय। See you, bye bye.